So, honestly, this video's been a long time coming, and I think I just gotta say it. I'm disillusioned with the right lately. I really am. And I feel like over the past few years, a lot of us have been feeling it, that this entire movement is in decline. I mean, frankly, it started with Charlottesville, which was a major fuck up, but it's gotten worse since then because I think we've really lost sight of what this was all supposed to be about in the first place. You know, there was a point when it was about important issues like race, gender, the family, but it's become now about claiming that global warming is fake and claiming that there's some sort of agenda to make everybody live in pods, even though the exact opposite is happening. So, I don't know, like, it's like the whole thing has become hijacked by basically libertarians and conspiracy theorists, individualists, Americanists, that entire type of ideology. That essentially it was at one point becoming a genuinely third positionist movement that embraced the best aspects of the left and the best aspects of the right, but now it has simply retreated into this what was once considered comfortable, familiar territory, this very, let's be honest, kosher territory of like right-wing libertarian conspiracy theorists. And when I say it's kosher, it's like, it's kosher because that's kind of who they want us to be, because I feel like we're not really a threat to the established order if all we do is push ludicrous conspiracy theories and libertarianism. We're basically the controlled opposition, if that's what we're doing. We're the controlled opposition that has existed for decades, and we're now reverting to that from what was a genuine opposition that we were forming, maybe 5 years ago. I guess that's why I've become so disillusioned lately with the right, and why at times I even question, am I even a right-winger anymore? Not to say that I want to defect to the left, not at all. But at times I kind of feel like, fuck both sides. Because honestly, if what we're just going to be is a bunch of libertarian conspiracy theorists, then I'd rather not. I mean, I've gone over so many times in so many videos why I'm not a libertarian, why I am not an individualist, why I don't believe in unmitigated freedom, free market economics, whatever. But that's the direction things are going in lately, and it's undeniable. It feels like we're reverting to the right of the 2000s and like the early 2010s. Back when it was all about, basically 9/11 conspiracy theories, fluoride in the tap water, and promoting suburbia and claiming that global warming is a hoax. And it's like, honestly, if that's how it's going to be, then fuck it. I don't want any part in that. It's not what I believe in. And I'm not going to pander. I'm not going to pretend that I'm one of that crowd just to appease, frankly, a bunch of pickup truck driving rednecks in fucking Nebraska. If that's who I have to pretend to be to get more views, to get my channel to have the same number of views that it used to have, then I'm not going to fucking do it. And yeah, I don't pretend that like the reason my channel has fewer views isn't my own fault at all, for other reasons. Like, frankly, my older videos had way better production values. I don't pretend that that's not a factor also. And going on hiatus for a year definitely didn't help me. Not to mention the fact that I used to collaborate with other people and now I don't, out of fear of doxing, which is a legitimate fear. But nonetheless, all those are factors also. But my point is, frankly, I haven't been feeling the same energy lately as I felt back in, 2016, 2017. And I think a lot of us feel that way. And I'm not going to pretend otherwise. And I'm not going to pretend that, kind of like the wave speech in the Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Like we had reached a certain high water mark where the waves started receding. I'm not going to pretend that this movement hasn't reached its best before date, because it has. The question is, do we need to start building something new out of the ashes of what was once the alt-right? Maybe we do. But if we are, then for fuck's sake, can it not be Alex Jonesism? Can it not be Americanist libertarian conspiracy theorism? Can it be something else? Could it be maybe something that's a more mature form of economic socialism combined with social conservatism? An ideology that embraces these things but doesn't constantly talk about, like, ovens and all that shit like we did back then. I don't know. But my point is, I'm not feeling it lately, and I think a lot of us, I would like to hope there's others who feel the same way.